This Red Sox prospect could be due for a massive 2024 season. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Red Seat Radio. My name is Corbin, and 2024 could be a big year for the Red Sox farm system, right? A lot of their top prospects are going to be making big strides towards debuting in Major League Baseball, and a couple of them may even be able to crack the Red Sox roster in 2024. But in my opinion, there's one particular prospect that I think could have a real breakout year in the 2024 season. So what we're going to do in today's videos, we're going to break down who that is. We're going to talk about how they play, what they did in 2023, why they could be a breakout candidate in 2024, and what a breakout for this prospect could possibly look like. But before we get into that, do me a favor, make sure you guys have hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're new here, we talk Red Sox content almost every single day. Also, make sure you guys have hit the like button on this video as well. Helps these videos out a ton, and it would mean a lot to me. Thank you all very much for clicking on this one. Let's get into it. The player I think everyone should be paying attention to during the 2024 minor league season is a prospect by the name of Nazzan Zanetello. Now, some of you guys may recognize that name, some of you guys may not. He is a newer addition to the Red Sox farm system. He was drafted in the 2023 draft. Overall, he was the 50th pick of the Major League draft, but for the Red Sox, he was their second round pick. Now, Nazzan is an 18-year-old prospect turning 19 in 2024, drafted out of high school from Missouri, and Nazzan actually was the highest signing bonus for the Red Sox of the 2023 draft. He got a $3 million signing bonus, which again was the most money given out to any singular player of the 2023 draft. Nazzan did get some experience in professional baseball towards the end of the year in 2023, but it really wasn't a huge sample size. The games he did play in, however, he did struggle a little bit. He played in 12 games in the Red Sox Florida Complex League, where he hit just 139 with a really impressive, considering his average 311 on base percentage and a much lower 222 slug, good for a 58 WRC plus, or about 42% below league average production. Still, the Red Sox did promote him at the very end of the year to Low A Salem, where he only appeared in one game. In that one game, though, he did go 1 for 2 with an RBI, but again, that sample size is really small to come to any conclusions about what Nazzan Zanetello could be at the Major League level. However, despite his struggles, Nazzan is still the 8th highest ranked prospect in the Red Sox farm system according to SoxProspects.com, and it's because he still has the tools there despite the struggles early on with his first taste of professional baseball to be a really effective player. According to SoxProspects.com, which is where I go for every single one of my Red Sox prospects needs, they are by far and away the best resource for Red Sox prospects. Nazzan Zanetello has a lot of potential for contact ability. Nazzan has really quick hands and strong wrists, which lead to above average bat speed through the zone. Now, he does have a bit of a quirky swing, which could lead to some inconsistencies in professional baseball, and is a big reason why scouts believe he struggled early on with professional hitting. But at the same time, too, he also has above average zone awareness for a kid his age. He has a natural ability to understand his strike zone, and he very rarely chases pitches outside the strike zone. When you're looking at scouting reports for a player, two of the bigger things that scouts look for are bat speed and zone awareness. Nazzan Zanetello has both of those things already that he has been able to implement naturally into his game. He has not entirely honed those skills yet, which is why scouts believe he has so much potential contact-wise as he moves up through the minor league system. But it's not just the contact on the hitting side of things that has people excited. Nazzan Zanetello also has natural above average raw power that will only increase with age, right? He's able to utilize this raw power early on to drive high exit velo contact to all sides of the field, able to put the ball over the fence as well. And again, that's only going to get better as he gets older, he matures, he adds on muscle mass and stuff like that. So when we're looking at Nazzan Zanetello's potential at the plate, it is well above average, right? You combine the natural ability to make contact with his natural power as he moves through the minor league system and really sort of refines that sort of raw potential there. He could be a really great hitting prospect. But his bat isn't the only reason Nazzan Zanetello was the highest signing bonus for the Red Sox of the 2023 draft. In fact, Nazzan Zanetello has the potential to be a 5-tool athlete. We talked about the potential with the contact and the power, but on top of that too, Nazzan is also really quick. He ran a 6.3 second 60-yard dash, which I did the math a little bit, is about 19 miles an hour. Now, I could be completely off. I'm not exactly a mathematician, but it is really, really fast, right? 6.3 60-yard dash is a really, really great number. So he's got the natural speed and he's a plus defender as well. Nazzan Zanetello has great range and is really, really smooth at shortstop, and he has an above average arm. Plus, wherever he's played basically throughout high school and in his early days in professional baseball, he's been an above average defender. The Boston Red Sox specifically have been playing him at both shortstop and center field, where he's excelled in both. Now, that doesn't mean he's going to stick at center field or shortstop, but what his defense really means as he gets older, as he grows, as he matures, as he gets bigger, is that Nazzan Zanetello could play essentially anywhere on the diamond. Now, he could stick at shortstop or center field, but his ability to be a plus defender both at shortstop and center field essentially mean he could play anywhere on the diamond that the Red Sox see fit and that he can really focus on as he gets older and closer towards Major League Baseball. So not only does Nazzan Zanetello have a lot of potential at the plate, but he has the potential to impact the game in every single facet imaginable. But why do I think specifically 2024 could be a breakout year for him, and what does a breakout for Nazzan Zanetello look like in the minor leagues? To answer the first part of that question as to why I think Nazzan will have a breakout year in 2024, the answer is really, really simple. And it's the fact that we're going to see a larger sample size from Nazzan than we've ever seen before, right? He hasn't really had the opportunity to give you a big sample size, but in 2023, he only played 13 games. It's a really small sample size for us to make any conclusions as to what Nazzan could be. 2024 could be a little bit different. He's going to be starting in low A baseball. He's going to get an entire season's worth of experience, and he's going to get an entire season's worth to really sort of cement himself and figure out how to play at the professional level, and that could be a really good thing for Nazzan. Now, what does that breakout look like? In my opinion, I think we're looking at an above average season offensively. Now, he doesn't really need to set the world on fire to have a breakout season offensively, right? His contact ability is there, his power ability is there, and once he really adjusts to professional pitching, he could be a really dangerous hitter. But if he has an above average season, you combine that with the way he's going to impact the game on the base pass, as well as how he's going to impact the game on the field, Nazzan becomes a really intriguing Red Sox prospect. In fact, in my opinion, I think a successful breakout season for Nazzan as we finish up the 2024 season here is to start having conversations about him in the top 100 prospect list. I think it's entirely possible with Nazzan's skill set and with his ability both in the box and on the field to really start becoming an intriguing prospect, not just to Red Sox fans, but to baseball fans around the country and the world, right? I could very easily see, even if he does have a decently above average season offensively, the factors of his ability to affect the game on the base pass and on the field leading to him being in a top 100 prospect list by the end of the year. Now, maybe it's not right away, maybe it's not in the first update, maybe it's not in the second update, but by the end of the season, I think a successful season for Nazzan is to really sort of cement himself as a top 10 prospect in the Red Sox farm system, and more importantly, a top 100 prospect in all of baseball. And again, taking a look at just everything Nazzan can do and the potential that he has to be an impact player, I think this is entirely possible, and I honestly think it's a little bit likely, right? We saw a very small sample size from Nazzan, and yes, he did struggle, but it was also mentioned that because of his quirky swing, it could take him a little bit to really adjust to professional hitting. Once he makes that adjustment and once he's able to really get his feet wet in the professional leagues, he could be a really, really intriguing prospect. In my opinion, that's the reason why he could really have a breakout season in 2024, a huge season, if you will, and become one of the more interesting prospects in the Red Sox farm system. But that's just my opinion, so let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think of Nazzan? What do you think about his potential? What do you think about his ability? And do you think he's a guy to keep an eye on for having a breakout season in 2024? Let me know all your thoughts on Nazzan Zanetello, Red Sox prospect, in the comment section down below. As always, if you made it to the end of this video, do me a favor. Make sure you guys have hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're new here, we talk Red Sox content almost every single day. Also, make sure you guys have hit the like button on this video as well. Helps these videos out a ton, and it would mean a lot to me. Thank you all very much for clicking on this one, and I will see you in the red seats.